Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. This morning, the official session of the 11th Đồng Nai Provincial Party Committee's Congress, term 2020-2025, opened. Speaking at the opening of the meeting, Secretary of the Party Committee Nguyễn Phú Cường affirmed that in the past 5 years, despite the difficult international and domestic situation, Đồng Nai Province has shown the very important achievements and quite comprehensive goals and targets set by the resolution of the 10th National Congress of the province. The Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee also pointed out major difficulties and challenges, namely economic development but not really solid. Agricultural production is not sustainable, investment results in cultural education have not met the requirements, practice reform has not kept pace with the development. He emphasized that the responsibility of this meeting is to focus on considering, discussing and deciding on development goals and directions in order to build a comprehensive development of Southeast Asia. The Congress also approved the draft political report to be submitted to the 11th Provincial Party Congress for the term 2020-2025, listening to the summary of the review report of the 10th Provincial Party Executive Committee. According to the report of the government to the National Assembly, out of 128 enterprises in the equitization plan for the period 2017-2020 approved by the Prime Minister, only 37 enterprises have completed the equitization. The remaining 91 enterprises are subject to equitization this year, but up to 90 units have not yet completed the determination and announcement of the value to share. The government report states that the reason for the delay in equitization is that there are many large enterprises with complicated financial situation and land ownership. In addition, the role, awareness, and responsibility of the head of the enterprises and units are not high and not drastic. Many state-owned enterprises do not want to divest from strongly developed industries with high profitability, which slow down the divestment progress. The chairman of the People's Committee of Da Nang City yesterday praised and commended the city police force for successfully breaking the case of organizing online football betting with a scale of up to 10 trillion dong, arresting many related people. Before this achievement, the City People's Committee rewarded the crime-solving force with the amount of 200 million VND. After months of focusing on investigating and consolidating the records, 2 days ago, hundreds of officers and soldiers of Da Nang City Police simultaneously searched many locations of the gambling line led by Bùi Mạnh Chi, living in Thanh Khê district. Initially determined, this gambling line has the scale of betting with the amount of more than 10,000 billion VND, of which only from May up to now, the bet amount is over 6,250 billion VND. Although France adopted many strong measures, the COVID-19 pandemic continued to spread rapidly. Yesterday, the president of this country announced the imposition of curfew in many regions across the country, among other additional measures. In an interview broadcast live last night, President Emmanuel Macron admitted, "The virus that attacked us for the past 8 months is back. We are in what is commonly known as the second wave of plague." The president said that curfew will be imposed in Paris and 8 other big French cities, including Lille, Lyon, Montpellier, Toulouse, Saint-Étienne. In a televised interview, he said residents of those cities would not be allowed to be outdoors between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. from Saturday for a duration of at least 4 weeks. During this time, people are not allowed to leave the house except under special circumstances. Yesterday, France recorded more than 22,000 COVID-19 infections and 104 deaths. Thai police early Thursday dispersed a group of pro-democracy protesters who camped out overnight outside the office of the Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. The police operation came after Prayut declared a severe state of emergency in the Bangkok area to allow authorities to move against the protests. It bans unauthorized gatherings of more than 5 people. It also refers to a ban on publishing news or messages online that might create fear, could compromise national security, or harm the morale of the public. The document states that the government may prohibit access to any location designated by the authorities. These emergency measures, which took effect from 4 a.m. on October the 15th, were taken after protesters set up camp outside Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha's office and disrupted Thailand royal convoys. This morning, thousands of protesters left the area outside the government house. The Thai Lawyers Group for Human Rights said authorities arrested 2 leaders of the anti-government protests, Anon Nampa and Panupong Yatnok. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.